Hey, it's past noon, so I gotta make this video as fast as possible. We're gonna be talking about Timo Meier in this one. Hi. So all the big names are coming in, but some got forgotten. With the Leafs making a trade with the Sens, and the Habs also making a trade, and the Canucks with a couple big signings, we've sort of forgotten about what was the biggest storyline heading into free agency just a couple of weeks ago, the restricted free agents, and it is a bumper crop of a class. But all the big names we've been talking about, obviously Mitch Marner. I think we're a little Mitch Marnered out, as they said on the 31 Thoughts podcast. Braden Point is a very big one. Patrick Laine, Mikko Rantanen. But we forgot about one, Timo Meier. Maybe the reason we forgot about Timo Meier, despite the fact that he's coming off of his entry-level contract, he's only really played 2 full seasons in the NHL. But it ought to be mentioned that last season, in 78 games, he had 30 goals and 66 points. Is that enough to get you paid? Because it seems like we were waiting to see what all the RFAs were going to sign for. Sebastian Aho was a name that was brought up many times. Who's going to establish the market? I don't think Timo Meier is going to establish the market, but based on the numbers that have been out there for other players, wow, is Meier a steal. The San Jose Sharks retained Timo Meier, just coming off of his ELC, at 4 years, just $6 million per year. You look at some of the contracts getting handed out today. Brandon Tanev, and a lot of you were like, oh yeah, the guy in the Canucks. No, not even that one is getting like half a decade out of the Penguins. You're looking at some of the deals, not even from today. Kevin Hayes getting over $7 million. Even William Nylander's contract, which I have defended many times, is less than $7 million. Dude, 6 for a 30-goal scorer. The San Jose Sharks doing tidy work on this deal, I think. Very, very good. Now, there is a trade-off, obviously. After 4 years, Timo Meier is going to become an unrestricted free agent. But if you're the San Jose Sharks, that sounds like 4 years from now's problem. Erik Karlsson just signed. He ain't exactly young. Brent Burns is even less young. Joe Thornton is 104. The San Jose Sharks do have some decent young pieces, but let's make no mistake, their time to win is now. They're in a window. Except for they've been hurting a little bit the last couple days. They lose Joonas Donskoi, he's going to be going to Colorado. They lose Joe Pavelski, he's going to be going to Dallas. That's their captain, by the way. Not that the San Jose Sharks losing their captain is a big deal. Usually they just strip the captain of the sea first. They stripped Marleau, they stripped Thornton, they gave it to Pavelski, he left. Marlowe's coming back. I don't know, do you just give it back to him? If Brent Burns gets that C, he's going to be like, have I been traded? It reminds me a little bit of a few years ago, well, it's a lot of years ago now, when the Buffalo Sabres, they had Danny Briere, they lost him. They had Chris Drury, they lost him. Someone tried to take Thomas Vanek. All right, we are not losing this guy. We're going to give him the sun and the moon. Except for Joonas Donskoi is not exactly Danny Briere, and Timo Meier is not exactly making Thomas Vanek money of old. It's a tidy little deal. It'll last them for the rest of their little window. I think this is a wonderful deal for the Sharks. Really do. Really good work. You know what Timo Meier did during his ELC that Jack Eichel did not, despite the fact that Jack Eichel now makes $10 million? Scored 30 goals in 1 season. I'm befuddled. I'm running out of things to say because, I mean, fire your agent, dude. Look around the league. Look at what guys are asking for. There's gonna be a lockout, Timo. Wow. Wow. $6 million for a 30-goal scorer at 22 years old. That is a fantastic contract for the Sharks. And if you're Meier, I guess don't mess with Happy. So that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. We got a lot more videos to make. Are we even going to leave the studio? Is there a point?